Hey, Ed, good morning. Hey, Jim, good morning. Giggles. TJ, what are you up to? You behaving yourself? I don't want to bother you if you're coming on here, so just go ahead and finish coming on, signing in. Hey, Russell, good to see you. It's colder than heck out there. It's 28 degrees. A little bit of a wind coming out of the northwest. Hey, Justin. Good morning, sir. You got your holiday off today.
What's up?
How you doing?
What's up, Edward, Jim, Russell?
Yep, Jim's here. TJ says it's colder than hell down there this morning, is it, Justin?
Uh, I was 36 when I woke up this morning.
Okay, so that's unusually cool, right?
Yeah, it's 42 right now.
Yeah, it's 24 degrees here.
JDS says -10 there, where he's at in Canada.
Here comes Dre. Good morning, Dre.
Good morning. My mic down here. You guys hear me okay?
Yep.
Yeah, you sound good.
Well, I always sound good, Justin. You just got to clean your ears out. Good morning.
Yep, Justin's got the day off today because of Veterans Day.
Well, you're welcome, Justin.
Thank you. You should have the day off too, right? Because
Yeah, well, I do from my regular job. I go out and do a electric vehicle flight and walk around today at Merino Valley Mall. So I'll head out around 8:30, 9 o'clock my time. a job yesterday, kicked my behind. I was out there 4 hours.
Yeah, you'd indicated you weren't going to be there that long.
No, like I said, I miscalculated what was required, and lucky I brought enough gear because, like, I did the video last night, and that controller, that Mavic Pro controller, is the Achilles heel for the Mavic 3E and everything else, because that controller only good for about maybe 4 batteries.
Ah,
So I had lucky I brought a extended power bank, hooked it to the controller to make it last longer, because I ended up using 12 batteries yesterday.
oh my.
Oh, wow.
Yep, 19,000 shots to create that 3D. I'm still uploading pictures right now as we talk from last night.
So you did all video, all pictures, not video, right?
Yeah, it was all pictures.
Hey, Dre, did you watch that short I sent you the other day?
No, I didn't get no. I got something from Joe, but I didn't get anything from you.
Yeah, it was
What
the
was it
one
about?
the one I said it would be you if you were a car dealer.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, I did see that. that would be me. That's why I said that's why I don't need to be one, man. I mean, I sold cars before a long time ago, and I quit because of crap like that. They wanted me to lie to a priest. A priest came in to buy a car, and they wanted me to lie to this priest about the availability of the car and the price and everything. I said, dude, I'm out of here. I am not going to be doing this bull crap and stuff. And they want you to sit there and lie to people, and then people who can't afford to buy something, they want you to keep them on the lot and try to turn them into something else. I'm like, dude, come on, man.
Oh, yeah,
Just
guy. He said you want a Hellcat, you're gonna get a hell now. Get the hell out of here.
That's what I'm saying. Just telling people up front, I said, no, dude, that it's not in your wheelhouse, you know? That's a big no-go for you. You need to go down the street and talk to, Celerec or something. Guy got a 515 credit score. I'm like, come on.
Yeah, the one guy, he did another video, and the guy comes in and says, I got an 800. It turns out him and his co-signer both had a 400. He goes, that's not how it works.
It's not a tag team deal, huh? Yeah. But thanks, Jim. Yeah. This is not a tag team credit score. You got to have your own 800. I don't even like, that's one thing I hate about going to buy a car. I'd rather just buy it cash if I can, man. I put so much down payment down. I said, dude, just sell me the car. You want this money or not? There's all the back and forth nonsense that goes on.
All right, here, you want to see Paul? This is a good short for Paul and computers right here. Watch. All right, hold on. Move out of the way so I can see.
Falling back to Facebook.
I just need some photos I posted like 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's what they all say. And then you accidentally end up searching up your high school crush's profile and see that her husband's out of the picture when she's got a new rack, and that's all you could think about.
What?
Type in your email.
Okay.
And your password.
Okay,
That's not your password.
damn it.
Nope. Try again. Not even close. You got one more try. Or else.
Or else what?
I don't know. I guess we'll wait and see.
Okay.
Nope. Damn it. Alright, you got 2 options. Listen to me, okay? 1, you can send the verification code to the email that you're trying to log into now and change your password. And 2, you can off and die.
Okay, we'll send the verification code. Okay, I got it.
What do you want a gold star? Paste it and put in the new password.
Okay.
Again?
You always have to type it twice.
Can't
Good
use the
match.
same password as you did before.
No, I didn't!
You know, if you are who you say you are, you can do this, alright? You can tell me how many bicycles are in that grid.
How many what? 3?
Wrong.
Oh, come on!
You're a robot.
Good morning, TJ.
DJ like that. TJ's on a morning roll. Here we go.
That was funny. That was pretty good.
Oh, wow.
There he
Hey.
goes. He's on a roll now.
I haven't seen him laugh this hard in a couple of months.
Breathe, TJ, breathe. Just breathe in and out, in and out. There he goes. He's on a roll. TJ, go boy, go boy.
That's pretty good.
Breathe in and out, in and out, in and out. No, don't stick your tongue down your throat. No. In and out. You want air in and out, not your tongue. Air in and out.
What's up? What are you doing? He's still laughing?
Yeah, he's still going.
Wow.
That's pretty good. That's funny. That's pretty good.
Justin, you're the one that set him off.
That's pretty funny. That's funny.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
I know. That's funny. Here we
He's on a roll, Dre.
He's out of control.
His new image is the hooded giggler.
That's funny. That's pretty good. That's funny. That's funny. That's pretty good.
In and out, in and out. He can't even breathe normal. Welcome to another visit with the hooded giggler.
That's funny. That's pretty good. That's funny.
All right.
Funny.
Yes, Jim, we could do that, but I don't think TJ's up to it.
Okay. Happy Veterans Day, Dre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see Greg behind you.
Greg.
How'd your
That was
trip end up going?
Talk to me, Justin?
Yeah.
Oh, trip was great, dude. Had a good time. Had a really good time. I posted a bunch of videos, so you can check them out at your leisure.
How many
All
people
over.
ended up showing up?
Well, like I say, you get different crowds at different times. I think for the classroom part, there was probably close to about 50 people who took part, maybe a little less, 40 people who took part in the classroom instruction. There's at least 50, 60 at the mixer that night. And we probably had a very good crowd at the fly-in at the park. So it was like I said, they had a roster of 80 or 81 people. So, go ahead, Paul.
Did you buy your wife a drone while you're out there?
No, but she got motivated because she won a Neo soft case carrier.
Oh, nice.
So
nice.
now I gotta fill it with a drone. So,
And you got to show her how to use it.
Yeah, that too. That's gonna be the start of the arguments. That's one thing about me and my wife is we love each other, but we don't work good together. Both of us are too competitive.
So she's going to show it'll end up, Dre. She'll show you how to fly.
Well, that's what she'll think. She said, "That's not what it says. This is what it says." I said, "That ain't the way it goes."
That video that you sent Dre, Justin, the one that you was just talking about.
Oh, about the car dealer?
Yeah.
Oh. It was my idea if Dre was a car dealer.
Yep.
Let me see if I can. This guy's pretty funny too. I like his videos.
Jim wants to do a pause for saluting all of our veterans. Okay, TJ, you can go ahead and laugh now.
Okay.
Because a lot of people died in foreign wars and other conflicts just so you could giggle.
I know. That's funny.
You the Hellcat? Uh-huh. I can't get me a Hellcat. Oh Lord. You want a Hellcat? Yes, sir. I got this one right here. You want this one? That's the one I came to get. I saw it online. All right. You want a Hellcat? Well, let me ask you, man. Yes, sir. What's your credit score? It's good. I got what's good? Credit Karma says about 515 and a 505. 515 and 505? Yeah, on Credit Karma. On Credit Karma? Yes, sir. I got something for you.
Okay.
I got something for you.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, come on.
Why we?
5:15.
Well,
I got a Hellcat. I got something right here.
Why we going outside?
Because this was, see 5:15s normally get this right here. I see you got on purple pants. I mean, you know, but that's good and everything, but I got something for you. Yeah.
What?
Since they called me the
But
hell.
y'all got another Hellcat?
Nah, yeah, I got another one. This is what the hell right here. I don't know what the hell you want a Hellcat for, but this is what you need right here.
This?
Yeah, starting from the bottom, and now we here. Hellcat, hell no, baby. Hell no. This right here do you just fine. Yeah. SXT, baby. Oh, you want to upgrade? Get you a GT, baby. Yeah. I know that's about the same color. Hell no. Hellcat,
But
not for you.
it ain't got the Hellcat symbol on it.
I put one on there. I put one on there. Yeah, come on back here. Let me get paperwork together. And I gotta run your credit probably 4 or 5 times and make sure you get approved. That damn 5. You said 500.
Yeah, how much I got to put down? I was prepared to put some money down. I want that Hellcat.
Yeah, you can need about.
Can I get the Scat Pack then?
No, hell no. That's your man right on out of here. But come on, that's right here what you need. And you need that over there. And you need about 50% down. Come on here and have a seat. You ain't gonna get no Hellcat. Not today. Yeah. S16 all day long. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's me.
He said he wasn't getting a Hellcat today.
Get a hell no.
Yeah, exactly.
Get a hell no. You're gonna need 50% down.
That guy kind of resembled you a little bit.
It was just his attitude was funny though. I was like, man, that'd
Yeah.
totally be Drivey as a car dealer trying to come in there with a 500 credit score,
Yeah.
$100,000 car.
And people think they can do that. They say I can come in there. You guys finance anybody. Yeah, you ain't nobody. Not anybody. You are nobody.
You know what the sad thing is though, is there are dealers out there that would get you in that car.
Oh
They
yeah.
would find a way, and then you would end up getting it repoed 2 months later.
Mm-hmm. Take all your little bit of money
Yep.
and repo that car in a heartbeat and turn around and sell it before you can blink. Car payment be like $1,500 a month.
Oh yeah, ridiculous amount. That'd be crazy
Mhm.
expensive.
Yeah. That don't make a bit of sense.
Yeah, they tried to get me in a Hellcat like 7 or 8 years ago, and they wanted $900 a month. I said, hell no. That was 7 or 8 years ago.
Yeah.
What's
That's
so good about those cars, anyways?
This high performance. That's all it is. It's it's a Hemi motor tricked out and
Oh.
stuff. And
In your case, TJ, it's a status symbol.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
overall, that's what it is. It's a status symbol, and there's other car. Like I say, it's a popular car. That's why they have the lower models that look just like it. Just don't have the actual little small badging that differentiate from the STR version, or even they got a 6-cylinder, a regular V8, then they got the Hemi V8. And some guys buy the little cheap ones and then go get it all decked out, look like a Hellcat and everything else, and runs like a pussycat.
Oh.
Yeah, they're like extremely expensive too.
Yep.
What they about
Have you-
like?
Have you seen the pictures of the new vet, Justin?
No, I have not.
Let me see if I can pull it up here.
How much would a Hellcat run?
Oh, dude, you're talking 80 to 120 grand, depending on where you get it, what
Mhm.
state you're in, and all that depends.
And the tax on it, you know?
Wow.
That must have been a fake picture I saw the other day. It looked nice with the picture they showed, but I'm looking for it now, and I'm like, no, that's not it. Maybe it was a concept, but it looked more like a Ferrari, Lamborghini than anything I've ever seen.
Oh, I know the newer ones about was 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah,
They started looking like damn Ferraris and shit.
yeah, and it took, like I said, it took Chevrolet, 30 years to get their head out of their butts and said this is what you should be building for a just below a sub hypercar is what you should have been doing years ago, and you guys could be competing with the likes of a Ferrari and Lamborghini and other supercars and stuff. But they kept sticking to that old body design for decades.
I always hated the look of Corvettes.
Yeah.
I really
The
did. I
last-
never liked
The
it.
last one I ever really liked was the old 64, 65 Stingray, because it was revolutionary for its time. But after that, I think once they got in the 70s, they got stuck in that body shape. And it was like, when y'all going to spice it up a little bit, man? That's why I'm like you. That's why I'm not a Corvette fan to this day.
Like the newer Corvettes over the last 3-4 years, whenever they came out with that new body style,
Yeah.
man, when people put body kits on those things, they look badass.
Yeah.
Big old spoiler and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it must have been a concept I was looking at because it came up on my page. I'm like, whoa, this thing had complete, like a Bugatti front end on it type of thing. I'm like, wow. I don't see it here now, so that probably was a prototype or something. Mhm. Yeah. They said it was let me see, Zora. Let me see what this Zora looks like. This might be it here. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think this is it. I'll bring this up.
What's up, Mark?
Hey, Justin, Dre, TJ.
Hey, Mark.
How you doing? How you doing, Mark? Is it cold up there?
Oh, that looks fucking nice.
Yeah.
Dude, that looks awesome.
This is the 2026 Zora Corvette.
Yeah, how much is that going? What's the MSRP
It's
on that?
120.
Wait, what is it called? There it is.
It's Corvette Z06 3LZ Coupe. The nickname is the Zora. Corvette Z Zora. Z-O-R-A. Zora. Z-O-R-A.
Zora.
Yeah.
Dude, could you imagine if you showed that price to somebody back in the 60s or 70s, what they'd do now?
It's crazy. Yeah, but I guess they're getting it in stock. 2026, new 2026. So that's the look of it, right there.
I don't know, man. Like darker vehicles are just really hard to keep clean, though.
Yeah, like I say, you got to buy a car for where you live at.
Yeah.
It looks a bit like the R8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're definitely going for a more Ferrari style. They're trying to be in that game is what they're trying to do.
Yeah, well, I mean, that justifies them wanting to charge over $100,000 because nobody wants to spend that kind of money on a car that looks like something that you built 25 years ago.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, Jim, I could say the Stingray, the split window Stingray, that was revolutionary for its time, and that's one of my favorite body styles of the Corvette is that split window, the Stingray. And then, like I say, once they hit the 70s, they got stuck in this, as they say, cookie cutter framework, and it's just, yeah.
The split window was 62, 63.
Was it?
Yeah, I think so.
It must have went to a single window in 64. I just can't remember the 64 Stingray for some reason. Let me look it up. 64.
My dad had two of those sitting in the garage for years, and they were like pretty beat up, but they were sitting in the garage for a long time. Two matching ones.
Yeah, let me see here. The 64. Let me find a good picture of one.
He never did anything with them. They just sat there and then finally sold them years later.
Yeah. And the one that got here got it's a red one here, hard top. Yeah, I like the look of it. Let me see if they give you a couple of different views of it. Let's see this. Yeah. That's 64. Yeah, that to me, that model was very nice. It was revolutionary for its time. Split window before it was very nice. But the 64, I think, is when I know a lot of them had side pipes on it and stuff, different models.
That's a convertible there.
Yeah.
The fish nose.
Mm-hmm. Because this one was nicknamed the Stingray. There's I like that picture right there, that blue. That's a nice look of it right there. Yeah. Yeah, but once they got to the 70s, they were getting just, I don't know, unexpired. But somebody's woken up and said, let's offer something to the American public.
Well, my question would be, Dre, and I don't know the answer, but the question would be, how many Italian sport and German sports cars are registered in the U.S.?
A lot.
Well, I'm not going to say a lot because, like I say, when you talk about that kind of money, you're talking about it's like the 1% people who can afford it, you know. But like I say, depending upon where you live at in the country, now you're not going to see a bunch of Ferrari. Yeah, like I say, Minnesota, Nebraska, a place like that. But if you go into Miami, you come out to LA, either you're in San Diego or maybe San Francisco and even Texas, parts of Texas, southern Texas, you'll see cars, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, Bugattis, and you'll see things of that nature. You'll see folks out there because that's where a lot of money is at. People with a lot of money, and also those areas are very climate friendly to those type of cars. And like I say, the clientele for those type of cars live in these areas where, like I say, it's jet set, lifestyle of Miami, LA, and and now you got the rich folks down in Texas areas and everything. I remember when the big old Impala SS came out in the 90s. That was a hot item. Had the vet engine in it, and people were buying that up.
When I was growing up, she had a black Impala.
Yeah, the Impala SS of the 1990s was like a supercar sedan. Had the vet engine in it, because that's what we used back in the police cars. Was that body shape and that engine makeup. And I say most of those were sold down in Texas. Yeah. And like I say, Ford, they have the GT, but like I say, it's a very exclusive type of vehicle. It's always been very high end. They don't even play around with making a commercial for it. And vets are the same way. You very rarely see a Chevy commercial advertising a vet, and they do that on purpose to keep it exclusive.
Yeah, it's people. I mean, they're not advertising the average guy. People with money know it's there.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying about the difference. Now you don't see Dodge advertising the Scat Pack, but they'll show you the lower brand models all day long. The SRTs and all that kind of stuff. And then people walk in and see that Scat Pack and Hellcat and say, "Ooh, I want one of those." And then like the guy say, "Hey, come over here. Your credit score ain't in that area. Come over here."
Oh, you should have saw the guy that came in there with a 900, dude. He rolled out the red carpet for him.
Oh yeah.
It's like, come on in.
Okay. Good morning, Al. Yeah.
What's up, Al?
Now,
Yeah, most of those guys don't keep their cars more than maybe 2-3 years at best, and then they trade it in and get another one.
Yeah, that's why I
one.
tell folks. I said, don't buy nothing brand new. Buy it, anywhere between 2 to 5 years old, and you can get a good deal on a high end car all day long, and it won't have no more than maybe about at the most 30,000 miles on it. You can get a ton of them with less than 15,000 miles, but the depreciation on it is steep. You can get like say a Scat Pack car. Let it be about 2 or 3 years old. It'll be almost half of what it cost.
Oh yeah,
Brand new.
your favorite brand actually topped the list this year for the depreciation. It hit like 66% or something like that.
Yeah. Like I said, I've only bought one brand new car in my life. It's one of the first cars I actually bought. Not I bought, but bought brand new. It was an old Chevy Spectrum and stuff. And I never bought a brand new car ever again.
Yeah, I've only had one brand new one, and I'll never do it again, man. I hate paying car payments. I'll just go and buy it straight out.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've still made payments and stuff, but like I say, I'm able to buy a higher end car at a price that's more in my price range and what I feel comfortable paying money for. Like I said, I never had a car payment over $500. That's just to me, that's a hill too high to climb for me. I said, dude, I like nice cars and everything else. I pay for the horsepower. I could care less about a lot of other things, but you start talking over $500 a month. Yeah, I can't hear you.
Yeah, my car payment on my new one that I had was $425 a month, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then with insurance, it was about $550 a month.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which isn't bad, but I would just rather have a car that's paid off. I don't have to worry about it.
Oh yeah, it's nice when you walk in there and drop that big load of cash on them and go from there.
Yeah, and you find one that they've been sitting on for a little while, got a bunch of rebates on it. They want to get it the hell up out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like you say, you get people who buy these, top of the line cars, and they don't really drive them. They drive them on the weekends. They're not like a daily driver. And like I say, you can get a 2-year-old up to about 5-year-old Scat Pack with less than 20,000 miles on it, which is still considered way under the warranty, and it may still have the original tires on it because the guy only drove it on weekends or whatever the last several years, and you'll get it for somewhere around 35,000 easy.
Yeah, one of his guys' videos earlier, some chick was trying to come in to get a Telluride. He was like, "You can teleport your ass right back out of here." You can't afford that.
Yeah, Jim. The SS Impala and the Mercury came out. Here we go. Yeah, Mercury came out with that sleeper, the Murata, which nobody knew about.
Yeah, it's crazy to think the cars back then that you barely paid anything for would be worth so much these days.
Yeah.
Because like I said, even 90s cars, like some of the old 90s cars are worth a lot of money now.
Yeah, there's a few that are limited production cars. Like he's just talking about that Mercury Murata. It had everything that the Impala SS had in it. Had the vet engine, the high, very nice tuned suspension on it. But Mercury never advertised it. You had to walk on the lot and ask for it. And most times you had to order it.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Teleport your ass right back out of here. That's funny. That's funny.
Oh No, Jim wants you to talk to him in the chat, TJ.
DJ. David.
I know what you did last summer. Why are you dressed like the anonymous dude?
That's funny.
Does anyone else think TJ is now looking like the anonymous mask?
The anonymous
But that
man. Oh goodness. Let's see. What did? Let's see. Jim's talking about the SS Impala back in 1990s.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's most of the police cruisers we used to ride were based off of that model. They had the vet engines in them and the bigger brakes and everything else.
Yeah, because some of the Skylines are really sought out from the 90s. Some of the Jettas. Like, there's quite a few cars from the 90s that are really sought out by people nowadays.
Mhm. Yeah. Well, like I say, they were rare to start with. You definitely didn't find a Skyline too often in the States and stuff. They were very rare back then. So, yeah, you find one now in decent condition. That's a winner.
East Coast TJ, that's his new image.
The Unabomber.
Yeah, I've seen a couple right-hand drive ones out in the wild here.
Yeah, that's what I say. You'll find a couple right-hand sider, which you know they got those imported, or they had it changed over to make it look like it was imported.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
David changed his background just to match you, TJ.
I know, I see that.
Well, there's some cars too that were mass produced, but then when they were doing, remember that cash for clunkers shit the government was doing? There was a lot of cars that were destroyed by the thousands, and now there's not very many of them left. You remember when they were doing that back in like the late 90s, early 2000s?
No.
You don't remember that?
Nope.
When the government was buying back a bunch of old vehicles from people?
Nope.
Yep. They did it over here as well.
There's some pickup trucks from the 90s that there's not very many left of, and people really want them.
They call him TJ.
Why does TJ look like the Unabomber?
No. Justin, look at my picture on my background and then look at TJ. He's just missing that little bit in the middle. He's going to have to grow that bit. Just under your mouth, TJ, just grow that little bit of beard.
Down your chin.
Yeah, you could become the real anonymous.
The Unabomber, he would just need a pair of sunglasses.
I'm sorry, TJ. Having you as my background's been for too long. We need to go back.
Yeah, the birds will give you hell if you'll keep them off the screen too long.
Wait, hold on.
I just witnessed a great big huge there was a hawk or an eagle swoop down and grab one of my squirrels right off the ground and took off.
Really?
Yep. He must have had at least a 6-foot wingspan because he was huge.
Dinner times.
TJ pretending he's on the phone. Oh man.
You know, TJ's dressed for going out and giggling in the hood.
Freaking temperature is going to be like this morning.
Mark, what do you?
Yeah, anything getting put to the. Why is there echo? That's coming from David.
What do you mean it's coming from me?
Your box is lighting up when I'm talking.
Let me check the audio.
I think your microphone's picking up the speakers. Ain't gonna get but a high of 58 today. Right back down in the 40s. Ooh. I bet Brenda's all covered up at home today. Can y'all hear that echo?
Can you hear the birds?
No.
And why are you hearing an echo?
I don't know. I only hear it when I'm talking. Now it's not there. I don't hear it now.
Weird.
No, it was his microphone was picking up the speakers.
Edward.
My microphone is nowhere near the speakers.
I don't hear it now, so whatever you did must have fixed it.
I couldn't hear an echo. I could just hear you.
Yeah, I could hear it on my end, and then your box would light up.
Now I hear an echo because Pickle's over there in the corner going, echo, echo, echo. That's going to be his word of the day now. Hello, young sir. You want this female, don't you? Well, she's mine. Get your own. Go on. I'll go off.
Has Pickle been dipping his biscuit in the tea?
Not today. Today's problem is female cockatiel in season, male cockatiel wants some.
I thought you had all male cockatiels.
No, I've got one female.
Ah.
She's going nowhere. This is my baby. You're my little baby, aren't you? Hmm? Yeah. She always comes to me when she wants protection. Oi!
What's that, TJ?
I said I don't know what's going on.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I guess it was like a comment somewhere in the chat because Jim was telling me to read the chat so we can all talk. So I told him I was looking back at the comments and stuff, and Jim was talking about cars like the Impala and stuff, and then Dusty's talking about why do I look like a Unabomber, and I told him because I was freezing, and I don't know, like I don't really understand cars a lot, so like I'm sitting here reading like about all the cars, like the cars y'all were talking about and whatnot, but
Yeah, I'm not a big car person either, but
Ed's in the chat as well. Ed.
Hey, Ed.
did I miss him?
that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, Edward, yeah. Said I had time earlier. I thought you were talking about
No,
the other
Edward and Ed, 204. Ed Winnipeg's in.
Ed.
And JDF.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Missed him. So you got buried between everybody. What's up, Ed? Edward?
Does anybody know what a group of birds are called?
A flock?
No, the other one starts with an M.
Murder.
I'll be
Starts
back
with an
after this
N?
murder.
Mhm.
A menagerie?
No, it's a murder of crows.
I know it's a gaggle of geese.
Mhm.
Boone, no. Lay down. Boone, lay down.
And a barbecue of chickens.
A barbecue of chickens? I never heard that one. Now, I've heard people call them yard birds.
That was just being joking.
I know. I
Mm-hmm.
know. A barbecue of chickens. I kind of like it though. Yeah.
That's when you ultimately put them in their place.
There you go, Paul.
Put them in the barbecue.
Yeah.
So what are a group of birds called?
That all depends on what kind of birds, TJ.
I thought like it was just called a flock or something.
No, that's the name of the band.
A flock of seagulls.
A flock of seagulls.
A band of hairdressers became stars on MTV.
Mhm.
Right. That's them sorted. So, TJ, it's a flock normally. A murder is a group of crows or magpies or any from the crow family. And then a gaggle is
Raven.
A gaggle of geese,
Gaggle of geese.
a murder of crows, or a murderer's row if you're talking about baseball.
You know what chicken shit is? A foul
Just
smell.
what I gotta say, just what you said. But you
No.
can't get chicken. You can't get chicken salad out of it.
A foul smell.
Oh God. Isn't there a special name for swallows as well?
A good time. Or should I say a happy ending?
Yeah. Hey, Donald.
Hey, Donald.
What?
So Don, what up?
There is a mud ball sighting.
Yeah.
A mud ball sighting.
Wow.
Right, you ready? So crows are a murder congress. Owls are parliament. Geese is a gaggle. Chickens are brood or clutch. Quails are bevies, coveys or drift. Eagles are convocation or I don't know how the fucking word is. Finches are charms. Larks are bevies. Parrots are company or pandemonium. Fucking certainly that.
Yeah.
Pelicans are a squadron. Ravens are a conspiracy. Rooks are parliament. Swallows is a flight. And swans is a gaggle.
Now I'm trying to figure out how the Pelicans get the best name of being a what was the one for Pelicans again?
Squadron.
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 How the Pelicans? Yeah, how they get the aviation name, or maybe we stole it from them. You would think maybe Eagles were a squadron of Eagles, or squadrons, or something. Pelicans. What the heck?
And a flight of swallows. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And albatrosses are a rookery.
Albatrosses are solitary.
But when you get a group of them, they're called a rookery.
Mm-hmm.
Blackbirds are a cloud.
Starlings are a nuisance.
Buzzards are awake.
Yeah, and the last thing you want to see is a group of vultures.
And cranes are a herd. Doves are a dole. Oh, they're on the dole, are they? I'm on the doves. Ducks diving are called droppings, and then if they're flying, they're called a plump, and if they're on water, they're called paddling. How are the usual names? Here you go. Eagles are congress. Not bad.
That's why it's the national bird of the United States, huh?
Yeah. And emus are a mob. Just ask Dominic about that one.
When the ducks are on a plate, they're called crispy.
They should.
I'm trying to find the starlings one. Kingfishers are called a crown, or the realm. Magpies can be called a mischief. Well, certainly that.
No, I thought the magpie would be associated with crows.
The magpies can be
country
mischief,
cousins,
hiding, or tittering, or that's it.
You did say a murder before.
Yeah, crows and murder.
Yeah, but I thought magpies would be like the country cousins of crows or something.
Yeah. Ravens are called unkindness.
I don't think magpies are related.
Yes, they are.
They've got a completely different type of wing.
They're still from the crow family.
Yeah.
Seagulls are a colony, or your chips are gone. Sparrows. Sparrows are a host, a quarrel, or an unbiblical, and when they're flying, it's called a murmuration.
Yes, I've heard of a quarrel before.
Poor turkeys. A group of turkeys is called a raffle.
Yeah, Thanksgiving.
Vultures are called a kettle, so you won't get them in America. You'll call them a microwave. A waterfowl is called a knob. Oh, I'm loving the comments.
I thought a group of turkeys was called lunch.
Could be.
What's up, Donald?
A group of TJs that's called Dad's Fanny.
Damn it.
Well, I don't know what was going on at first. When I tried to get on before, it was showing Paul as live, but it wasn't letting me into the live chat. It was just coming up as comments as though he'd finished.
Okay, I gotta get to this.
Huh.
I had that as well. I had to refresh the page 4 times.
Yeah, I had to do it like that, man.
I knew it was live because I could hear Justin talking.
Mm. Well, I thought, you know, I mean, he's got Justin and he's got Dre there. He can't have only lasted 8 minutes.
That's what she said.
All right.
All right, Boone. It must be a squirrel in the backyard because he's going crazy.
Mm.
You're back at work tomorrow, Dre?
Yeah, back at work tomorrow.
Back to the closet.
Yep.
Yeah, it's starting to get to the point where the councils are realising they've got to start spending all their maintenance money before they lose it at the end of the financial year.
Yeah.
We've got loads of side streets surfaced at the moment.
Yeah, we've got the same. On New Year's Day, we have one bus service here that runs, and it runs to Lakeside. Essex Council have decided the whole route is going to be resurfaced. So the bus is going to have to go on a mega diversion.
We don't have any buses.
One of these things I caught.
It's a special service. You can only can't use your pass on it or anything. You have to pay full price. £8 to go to Lakeside. Let me see. I can get the train for £4.
I bought a whole nother thing of turkey. That's the paper run out. Y'all need to watch.
Lakeside's just
Happened all in one day.
Pickle.
Yeah.
Come on.
You talking to Pickle or me?
Pickle.
Okay, because you sound like you said, "Hey, Paul." Pickle.
I was wondering why you were answering them.
Yeah.
Pickle was hanging upside down from the cockatiel cage.
It was whatever makes him happy. He's doing his workout for the day.
No, he was trying to reach the wire to the water ball. And he'll chew that wire and then the water ball will not work and he'll get upset.
I tried Farm Simulator out last night. Good God, that game is fucking extensive.
Expensive.
No, extensive.
Well, yeah, it will be.
The amount
Extensive.
of shit you got to do in that game. Oh my God.
The only reason I don't like about these farming simulators and stuff like that is to bring a new one out every year. At least Euro Trucks, it came out in 2013, and yes, you have expansion packs, but they haven't got rid of that base game. That base game is there forever.
Well, a good game like that, like Flight Simulator, like the farming one, as extensive as that one is, it should be about every 5 years they come out with a new one.
Should. But yeah, they bring it out every year. In fact, Farming Simulator 2026 is due out soon.
Yeah.
The now
Boom.
Flight Simulator
Lay down.
Simulator is about every 3 to
Get
4
over here, lay down.
years.
Get up and lay down.
They don't put one out every year.
Lay down.
And Dovetail with their train simulator, they're every 3 months.
Is I think Flight Simulator was what 2020 and 2024, so it was about 4 year gap between the two.
Hey Google, when was the last Flight Simulator released?
According to Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 was released on Xbox Series S X on July 27, 2021.
2021, even though it was 2020 version.
I know, but they came out with one last year too. It was 2024. Because I remember me and Matt were talking about whether he was.
Do you have Microsoft Excel?
No.
Paul, do you have Microsoft Excel?
No.
Yeah. So they came out with one in 2024.
I'm not a gamer.
A little unknown fact, Excel is actually run by Microsoft Flight Simulator, and it's actually, the whole game is embedded in the back of Excel.
Apparently nobody's updated that Wikipedia page.
I didn't get that from Wikipedia, I just know.
No. I'm talking about what you asked Google. It said it was from Wikipedia. I said nobody's updated because they did come out.
Gonna be honest, you could ask Google anything, it will just give you the wrong answer. Laura was getting so angry with it earlier on. She was telling it to turn the Finch light on, and it's going, that device is not installed. That device is not installed. You don't own that device. Would you like to install that device? I came in and went, turn on the Finch, and he turned it on.
Yeah, but don't you have to say it like it's like a specific.
Cody.
Don't you have to say it a certain way though for it to recognize it?
No, it just likes winding Laura up.
Where did TJ go?
I think he's on the phone. That's what he did a minute ago when he went on the phone the first time.
He's yapping away on the phone.
Oh yeah, all I had to do last night was crack the window about an inch. It stayed nice and cool in the bedroom.
You like it cool?
Yeah.
You know, you could
Well,
just open it instead of cracking it.
it doesn't get cold enough to get cold in the house. So it still gets pretty warm in the house. So it kind of balanced it out. I mean, it wasn't cold, but it wasn't hot neither.
So Pickle's in his box and he just popped out of nowhere and went, "What the fuck?" and went back in. Rio, what you doing? Louis. Pickle. I wonder if I've got to seal the lid on that box and send it somewhere. Shh. Don't know talk now. There. Do.
Google up their price on their 2 terabyte storage plan because they added the Gemini Pro into it. Now it's $20 a month instead. I think it was $10 a month before.
Yeah, it's getting annoying now. I actually took the free sample of the Gemini. Shit, it's just not there. If they add YouTube Premium into that package, so you get the whole lot for $20 or £18, is it over here? I will buy it again. But until that, nah, no thanks.
Yeah, YouTube Premium's 14 over here.
16
If
quid.
If you want the family plan, it's like 21, I think, a month. I think you can do it up to 5 accounts or something like that.
Yeah.
I just don't do that one because I wouldn't justify using that much because
Peekaboo.
the
Hello.
kids don't spend a lot of time on YouTube. Neither does Sarah. So kind of pointless. Pay that extra $6 a month.
What are you doing?
How's Sarah doing?
Oh, she's fine. She's at work. She had to move on. She moved offices the other day. They gave her a different office.
Ah.
She got a little bit more private of an office now instead of the one she was in.
What are you doing?
She likes it better too. It's a little bit smaller. Because she was in an office that was actually for 2 people, but they had a second person in there for about 3-4 months, but then I can't remember if she was the one that got promoted or got a job somewhere else. So she's been in that big old office by herself. So they moved her into her own personal office just for one person.
She must like that, huh?
Yeah, because she didn't like sharing an office with somebody anyway. So she likes to just go in her office, close the door, and get her work done. So
Likes to stay focused.
yeah, she tries to stay 3 days ahead on all her referrals and insurance stuff she does. She got 2 weeks behind because of her surgery, and then when she got there, she got caught up in like 3-4 days. Got caught back up. She spent the last couple days they were moving everything out of her office into her new office, setting everything up.
Voyager on Pluto.
So I'm guessing this is office moving season.
I guess, yeah. Well, she pretty much switched offices with her manager because her manager needed a bigger office. Like they wanted to put seating and everything in there for employees when they come in and stuff because her office was a lot smaller. So they switched offices, but Sarah likes the new office better because it's a little bit farther away from everybody and it's not so big she has to share with somebody. So she actually prefers that.
Goodbye,
office.
Dre.
What's up, Judy?
So
Yeah, I was
what's on
about
your
to-
big agenda for the day there, Justin?
Exactly what I'm doing now. Nothing.
Oh, okay.
I'm not doing nothing. Nothing at all.
I ain't got nothing special planned for today because I gotta go back to work tomorrow. I ain't going out and doing anything.
I didn't know if you were taking the wife out to dinner or
We don't usually do stuff like that on work nights. So we'll do that on like a Friday or Saturday night. We go anywhere.
Goodbye, TJ.
TJ left. Now we know who TJ was on the phone with.
Boo.
Him and Dre both left at the same time. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, be careful what you're saying. Pickle's picking it up.
Don't worry about my mouth. You gotta worry about yours.
Nothing's wrong with my fucking mouth.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I was playing that game last night, man. I gotta watch some how-to videos on it because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. There were so many like sub menus and everything, and I was just like, what the hell's all this?
You know what? I've got so many fucking files to delete on my computer.
And you almost have to be like a real farmer in the game to know exactly what machines to buy and use because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I ain't never been on a farm before. So I was like trying to figure out what the fuck machines went to what. I figured out a couple of them, but
Yeah.
I figured
Why is
out
this
what
combine harvester not mowing the grass?
yeah. Like I know what some of the machines are, but it's like there's a lot of dude, there's probably about 1,000 different machines in there. And like attachments for them and everything. And I'm just like, I don't know where the fuck to begin. And I think I blew about $500,000 buying random ass equipment. I didn't know what I was doing. I bought an extra tractor I didn't need. I bought an extra forklift I didn't need. So I didn't realize it wasn't big enough. I mean, I got a field plowed and seeded, but it took me fucking forever to figure it out. So I'm gonna have to watch some how-to videos. I'm gonna have to find somebody to play with that's played it before. Cause fuck. Because you can play multiplayer in it, but I don't know anybody that plays it stuff. Wick wanted to start playing it, but then he never got back to me about doing that particular one. So actually, I could ask Hillbilly. He might know how to play it. I know he plays a lot of random games like that. There's a few people I could ask that might know how to play it, but yeah, there's like a whole like fucking farming schedule you have to follow and everything else. And
Bound to be something on YouTube.
oh yeah, but me, I thought, oh, I'll just jump in this game and start playing it. And I got in there, I was like, oh my god.
How do you have a flat angle bracket?
You could always watch Clarkson's Farm.
Oh God.
It's funny.
Yeah, now we will be mowing the fucking grass with the combine harvester.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how you have a flat angle bracket.
Well, Dusty, I'm sure it's not super complicated once you like learn what things do. It's just going to take me some time to figure it out.
Do you know what game I reckon Paul will be into? Sleeping Simulator.
Probably one out there too. I've been watching this guy on YouTube that does he does a lot of beta testing for different like simulators and stuff. He was doing one for like a movie theater simulator and a bunch of other ones. It was actually pretty interesting. But he usually gets the early releases from the people, developers that are making them. And he'll give them like, let them know, you know, this isn't working, or that you might want to add this to the game.
Oh. 33 minutes to print an angle bracket. Beely.
When was a game ever supposed to be easy, Dusty? I mean, yeah, if you're comparing fucking Farming Simulator to fucking Pac-Man, yeah. But Pac-Man was Farming Simulator back in the 60s, 70s, whenever it came out.
Oh, guess what I did last night? You know the poop from my 3D printer?
Uh-huh.
I blended the whole fucking lot of it.
What, into just one big goop?
No, I blended it, chopped it up into fine little pieces.
Oh, wow. Well, what are you doing with it?
I've got some Christmas tree mold, you know, old cake Christmas tree molds.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to put them in that, all the fine choppings. And then I'm going to put a little hook in the back. And then I'm going to melt it down in the oven. And make some little Christmas trees.
All right, gonna fuck the oven up like you did with the cat litter, huh?
I've done it before. It actually makes a solid fucking thing.
Laura's gonna be like, why do these crisps taste like fucking plastic?
They're American.
Is that safe though? Like you don't have to worry about fumes and shit with that much
No,
plastic?
because it's only going to be melting it the same as the printer would.
Yeah, but that's a lot at a time though.
It takes 3 minutes once you've heated up the oven.
Tell Laura they're cookies. They come out. Hey, did you try my cookies I made? Yeah, here in the kitchen, these cookies taste like shit. Or it's going to be the opposite. She's like, oh, those were good.
Yeah, that cookie was good. That wasn't a fucking cookie.
Sprinkle a little cinnamon sugar on top of them. What are you going to do? Just hand them out to family members for Christmas or something?
Now, Laura said she wanted a smaller tree this year.
Yeah, I don't think she meant inch and a half.
Or how much smaller can she get? Because the one she had last year was tiny.
Don't even go there. I can get smaller.
Yeah, I just tell people I bought a new invisible tree.
Is it like a so the mold that you use, is it like a rubberized mold?
No, metal.
And do they pop out pretty easy, or do you use like a
Yeah.
non-stick spray?
No, it just pop out.
Okay.
You're the host,
Hey,
Justin.
Because I'm curious if they would work in a plastic,
You're the
one of
host,
those
Justin.
rubberized mold. Why?
I think Paul's leaving.
Okay.
Catch you later, Paul.
Okay, everybody. I'm really tired.
We can see.
Yeah. Bye for now.
Enjoy your sleeping simulator. Yeah, I made
Yeah,
one
what-
early. I made one early this year, but I didn't have enough filament.
That's what I
But
said. I
when
wonder if it would if it would work in one of those silicone molds without sticking, being plastic.
Don't know. I could find the cockatiel one and make a load of them.
Because a lot of the molds you get nowadays are all made out of like a high grade silicone
Yeah.
for baking with and stuff.
Yeah. Well, the plan is to mix all the filaments up into, so it's all multicolored, and then print it out, and it'll have some glow in the dark stuff in there.
Oh, Dusty, that's it. Dude, 3D printing goes through fads like everything else. He's wondering why there's such a pickle craze going on with 3D printing.
A what?
A lot of people are printing pickles, like different pickle prints with. It's just a fad that will phase off, and something else will come out and get popular.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not into that. I did download lots of little L brackets, and I need to print some for when I smash up the living room. One metal L bracket now in the local hardware store is £2.50. Robin Buckers.
Go on Temu.
I'm not buying off Temu.
You'll find them brackets cheaper on there.
Yeah, I know I will, but I don't want to sell my data just to get some brackets cheaper.
Donald said Christmas pickle ornament to hide on the tree. It wasn't it the middle finger or something he hid on the tree for a long time. It was like a little tiny one. His wife finally found it. Something like that.
Who's that?
I guess that's been a thing for years where you would put a pickle ornament on the tree and hide it.
Yeah, oh, you do that every year. You put something random on there.
Oh, I never heard of that. Me neither, Dusty. I had no idea that was a thing either.
I know there was a guy over here that was printing turds and putting them on cars that are badly parked.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? I mean, that seems like a legit reason.
Yeah, it was causing quite a stir in the community for a while.
Back in a second.
Okay. seem to have a lot of bloody 3D print files, but not the one I want. Okay, drive. I've got a folder here that was created in 2018 called Fuck Off. Oh, I know what that is. Okay, off to Yiggy we go. I know I've already downloaded it once, so I'll fucking download it again. Let's verify you are not a robot. You take part in the minute silence, Justin?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I did or not because I was snoring. I fell asleep last night and didn't get up till like 2 o'clock this afternoon. When Laura woke me up saying, Paul Murray's live. Dehumidifier seems to be taking in a lot of bloody water. Download that one. Don't download it in a zip file. Oh, you wanker.
This is why you guys need me around. I know a lot of shit about a lot of shit.
That?
Reading what Donald was putting in the chat.
Get on the panel, Donald. We've not spoken to you in a long time. Our wash machine clogged up last night. It wasn't emptying. It came up with error E3, E03. And I was like, the fucking hell's that? Took the filter out of it. And Laura, the one that keeps losing her hair ties, well, I know where they'd gone. There's 15 hair ties all clogged up in the filter.
Well, you know what's stupid too is they don't ever give you like a booklet that tells you what the error codes are.
Now,
you have to
go
fucking
online
look
and Google it.
Yeah, I couldn't just tell you filter clogged. You know, it had to give you some error code that you didn't know what it was, and you have to go look it up and figure out what the fuck it is.
Yeah, it was like the Samsung Eco Bubble. That came with a great technology. If you left an object in your pants pocket, it would send you a text to your phone.
Which you left in your pocket. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you hear my phone go off? Oh yeah, there it is going around in the machine.
Luckily, I never left my phone in my pocket. It got washed. Now, I've left my wallet in there plenty of times.
I leave nothing in my pockets because we have a rule. if it's once it's hit the laundry pile, if it's in the pockets, whoever's doing the laundry gets to keep it. Laurie, I used to know when I'd left money in my pockets because Laura would go, "I'll do the laundry." And then she'd come back and go, "I've got £2.30. I've got £3." Strange how she wanted to end that rule when I found £55 in her pocket.
Yeah, Sarah's washed my wallet so many times. I gotta take it out, take everything out, just lay it out and let it dry out.
Do you not have that rule then? If you leave money in your pockets, it belongs to the person doing the laundry.
No, because she'll just go in my wallet and take it. Fucking, they don't have to make it to the laundry. Dude, sometimes I'll come home, I'm like, where the fuck's my wallet at? She's like, it's in my purse. I'm like, what the fuck? She just skips the whole laundry thing, just takes my whole fucking wallet.
Rio, Bluey, Pickle.
Dusty washed his Fire Stick remote twice, he said, before he realized it was in the laundry.
The Fire Stick?
No,
Jesus.
his remote control, not the stick.
Oh, right, the remote, yeah. Pickle.
No, the only thing I ever washed that was electronics that I can remember was a couple pairs of headphones. I didn't put one of the earbuds back and it was in my pocket.
No, the most dangerous I've ever done is washed a £20 note.
Well, our money don't get destroyed. If anything, it just cleans it. This is made out of cotton fiber anyway. So.
But have you noticed though, whenever you put money, when money actually ends in the washing machine, it always goes up against the glass and goes, "Yoo-hoo, I'm here." So you have to watch the washing machine going round and round and round with that £20 note stuck there, just spinning around.
Well, ours isn't a front loader. Ours is a top loader. So it would stick to the side because when it goes into the spin cycle, it sucks to the side. So usually you'll find money up against the side of the washing machine. Now, if you go to the laundromat, you'll see that where you'll see money up in the front because it gets caught up there in the front by the door. I've seen that before. Really sucks when the person comes back and wonder why their load didn't finish and they're missing $20. I know I had 20 more to dry my clothes. Now, the most I ever find in the washing machine is usually a few coins here and there. Because we don't really use cash very often, so I don't ever really find cash in the washing machine. Yeah, every once in a while, I might pull out like a pair of pants or something I ain't worn in a long time. Might find like a couple bills in there I forgot about.
Why do you call money bills? Bills are your money going out.
I don't know. Just another slang term for them, I guess.
Yeah, they do.
Oh,
a dollar bill.
Dollar bill, $20.
Yeah, no, but a dollar bill means I owe somebody $1.
Whereas we call it a note.
Yeah. Or a quid. 20 quid. 50 quid.
There's a lot of slang term for money over here. You might just tell somebody, let me borrow $1 or let me get a dollar bill. or spot me a buck or something. Yeah, a lot of people use different.
Yeah. You got 20 smackers, please. Normally you say 20 smackers when you won something.
Or if you want to go down the chicken nuggies rule, you go, or terminology, you could say, give me 20 smackaroonies.
Yeah, we use that term as well. When you won something, I've won 1,000,000 smackaroonies.
I don't think I've ever said that.
You've never said smackaroonies?
No, I've never said million smackaroonies.
No, I've never said 1,000,000. I was an example. Yeah, I think the most I've ever said is I've won 20 smackaroonies.
I don't think any of us have ever said that. Most cash I've ever held in my hand was $100,000. And that's because I was taking a bank bag in from my dad from the.
You know what's going to happen with me with a lottery? I'm going to be there having that big, massive heart attack. And someone's going to come along and go, "You've just won the lottery as well." Oh, you don't want it then? Thanks. Or I'll be there on life support machine and Laura will come in and go, "We've won the lottery." Turn the machine off.
Face at the window. Gates at the door.
The dishwasher was a washing machine. It was multi-purpose. Yeah, put all your dishes in the washing machine. See how that goes.
No, don't swap it. Just put it in there.
Yeah, I'm not washing my dishes in the same fucking machine I'm washing underwear, and no, I'm good on that. Get rid of the clean your food and get rid of the streak marks all at the same time. No, I'm good.
It takes a new meaning to Furry's dishwasher advert. Get your dishes streaky clean.
Especially you got a bunch of teenage boys in your house, a bunch of tube socks. Yeah, no, that ain't happening.
Jesus, take your time downloading. Here we go. These are not these can't be aluminium L brackets because it's for a 3D printer, you dumbass. Right. 1 hour, 12 minutes. Cool. Boom.
I got finished watching Tulsa King. Yeah, that
Yeah.
last.
Went off with a bang, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Oh, you finally got a bang in it, have you?
That last episode better fucking heat up. I'll tell you that. If this is going to be the last episode, I'm assuming it's going to be, but.
No, that was only 6. There's usually 8, isn't there?
Was that only episode 6?
I think so.
Okay, I thought it was 7, but I don't know. I have to look and see. I mean, the season was good. It was just not as much action as the first day.
Hmm.
Let me look real quick.
Now, Laura's been asked if she wants a sugar daddy again.
Oh no, that was season 8 or episode 8.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, heck.
I'm looking at it now. Unless they're adding 2 more, unless they're gonna do a couple more episodes this season. Because it definitely didn't leave off of a cliffhanger of the ending season episodes. So at least it didn't feel that way. So I'm gonna assume they're gonna probably do 1 or 2 more episodes.
Yeah.
Maybe we're gonna get 10 this season.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it would help if they actually told you how many episodes there were going to be.
Let me look it up and see if they did say.
That's the cliffhanger, isn't it? Is there going to be one more?
Let's see. Oh yeah, it says Tulsa King 3 has 10 episodes.
All right, good.
So we get 2 more. Nice.
Yeah, and you see, Cole told them it was going to blow up.
Yeah, I think he's getting tired of his dad, to be honest. I have a feeling he's going to turn on his dad. I don't know.
Partway through, it looked like his dad was going to turn on him.
That's what I'm saying. I think he realizes that he doesn't want to be what his dad's doing. And I think he's going to end up turning on his dad. He's going to be the one to end up killing his dad. Watch. His dad's going to do something and he's going to end up killing him. He's probably going to like pull a gun on somebody and he's going to end up shooting them in the back or some crazy shit like that.
Yeah, well, I thought that was what he was going to do when he went round behind him, and when he was sat down, I thought he was going to put a bullet through his head.
I did too. I really did too. I thought it felt like that. It feels like that's what's coming. Is he's going to end up killing his dad because I don't think he's about that life. At the end of the day, as much as he wants to be in it, I don't think he's really all there for it.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be surprised, just me guessing, if he doesn't kill his dad and end up working for Dwight. I could totally see that happening.
Yeah.
Because every time his dad talks down to him, you can tell it gets to him like he just, it's pissing him off more and more.
Yeah.
Because his dad treats him like shit. I mean, he literally treats him like an idiot. I mean, and he's not the smartest bulb in the box by any means, but you can tell that it bothers him.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they actually did to the clockmaker. They put him in a metal box, but did they just leave him in the box or did they bury it?
No, they put it inside a one of those like what do you want to call it? What's the walls where they slide the caskets in?
Oh,
A vault. Yeah, they put them in. They slid the casket in there, and then they put the guy's casket that they put him in. They put the nameplate back up over it after they slid him in there.
All right.
So. But they tortured the fuck out of him, got all the information out of him they were looking for. So
Yeah.
they tortured him and got all the information and still killed him. Evil bastards.
oh, there was no not killing the guy because if they would have let him
Oh.
go, he would have came back.
Well, they were supposed to be handing him over to the feds, weren't they?
Yeah.
He was a terrorist bomb maker.
But they passed the point of no return when they kidnapped him. Because there was no I mean, you had to kill the guy. There's no saving him. Not unless the dude somehow makes it out of that grave. He's not technically buried. I mean, I guess if you could get out of the casket and kick that thing off the wall, you could get out. But they took him to an old cemetery that's like from the 1700s. If I can put him in an old casket in an old grave, so not like the family going to be rolling around there anytime soon.
That's going to confuse some archaeologists, isn't it?
That's the sad thing, though, man. When unless you're super, like, really uber famous, you know what I'm saying? Like, after 2-3 generations go by, your family don't know who the fuck you are. Even if they're doing a family tree, they don't really know anything about you. I mean, I guess these days you might be able to find a little bit more information, in 100 years on somebody from our time period because of all the internet and everything.
Yeah.
But problem is families forget about distant relatives after so long.
Yeah, true.
That's why you'll see old ass graveyards from the 1800s. You think anybody from those families are actually visiting 99% of those people? No.
We spent ages searching through a cemetery trying to find my granddad's mum and dad's grave. Couldn't find it.
Was it marked or were you guys just going by a plot marker? Or a map, I should say.
Yeah. We my mum put a new headstone on it when my granddad died back in the late 80s. But we can't remember where it was because we were only like 18. Well, I was 18 back then.
And I take it that graveyard probably doesn't have like a detailed map of where people are buried.
It does, but we've got to try and figure it out because it's all kept at the Central Library in Manchester, the records for it. And really, that kind of information, unless you know the year that they died, it's hard work trying to find it.
Well, and then other problems people will run into over time too is, once companies kind of abandon a cemetery and they stop keeping records or records might have got lost.
The cemetery's still going. It's a really big cemetery.
I'm saying that's where people run into issues over here. Like there's one that it was a Mount something or another. I watched a couple of people cover it over here, and there's actually a lot of famous people buried in there, but over time all the paperwork and everything got lost for the cemetery. So some of these people that don't have grave markers, they have no idea where the fuck they're buried at.
Yeah.
Oh,
He died back in about 1912, I think, somewhere around there.
Dusty, you try remembering something when you were 18 when you hit Mark's age.
Yeah, it's 50 years ago.
Yeah, and you got to figure at 18, you probably weren't overly concerned with what was going on at the time either.
Not really, no.
Exactly. So you probably weren't even really paying attention much. Especially if it was I don't know if you were around when your grandpa was alive. I'm assuming when you were alive.
Yeah, my granddad died when I was 18.
Okay. Were you real close with him though?
Yeah, we spent a lot of time with the grandparents, but it was a long time ago.
Shit, and these days, since everybody's getting cremated these days, there's a lot less people actually getting buried than back in the day.
Yeah.
A lot of people are keeping the ashes at their houses, so 3-4 generations go by, who knows where the fuck those ashes went to. They could be in somebody's basement covered in a mound of dirt.
right. Does anybody know what East Coast questions about?
What?
What were you on at 18 that you can't remember?
Yeah, we were just talking about that because Mark said he was 18 when his mom put a new marker on his grandpa's grave, and they can't
No,
remember
my granddad's buried. It's my granddad's dad.
Oh, your great grandpa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like I said, at that age, Mark probably wasn't paying much attention anyway. At 18, you don't really think about things like that too. Not unless you are really close with the person.
Yeah. And the area around where they were buried has changed a lot in those 50 years. The hedge is now a pile of trees that we can remember there being a hedge, but we can't figure out where the hedge is because they're all trees now.
Right. And that's another problem too, is people plant trees, everything like that, and then over time that shit grows out. They might remove certain trees because of damage, and
yeah,
so the landscape can change quite a bit in a cemetery over 50 years, especially if it's one that's upkept, I think it was Mount St. Olive, Mount Olive, I think was the name of that cemetery. There's actually a famous picture of Houdini in that cemetery because his friend died, who was another famous musician, or was famous back then, and he took a picture in the cemetery next to his grave. He was a famous magician back in the day, and was really good friends with Houdini.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was three famous, it was 3 or 4 sisters that were like really famous ballerina dancers back in the day. They're buried there. They died when the theater burnt down. And then that's apparently where Betsy Ross was buried, but they're not even sure if they actually got her remains or not. Apparently they moved them at some point.
Yeah. Well, just think in a few years' time, we won't be making family trees. We'll be actually designing a family block of flats.
Yeah.
All trees have to go.
Oh, that's the thing too, Dusty. Yeah, it's headstones can sink over time, but technically the graveyard isn't responsible for the upkeep of the grave. It's the family. They might edge around the grave and mow it and everything, but that don't mean that they're going to fix the gravestone if it breaks. or if it sinks into the ground, they'll just let it keep sinking.
Yeah.
And 2-3 generations go by, if they're not maintaining it, it'll just eventually just go back to the. It'll just get point of where nobody gives a shit anymore.
Oh, in our cemetery, there are that many gravestones lying on the floor now, mainly because the maintenance people have knocked them over with the mowers.
Yeah, and they don't even bother fixing them.
No.
They just knock them over and leave them. And then they just fucking edge up around the fallen headstone when the grass starts growing. Yeah, because like I said, technically it's not the cemetery's job to upkeep the gravesite. It's the family's. At least in most cemeteries, that's the way it is over here.
Yeah.
Oh, and that was Edward, not Dusty. Sorry. I responded to Dusty, but it was Edward that said that.
I've just found out the problem of buying one of them 1 kilogram bags of onion rings.
Uh-huh.
They don't last long. You know the party bags you get, the 300-gram bags?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It looks like that, but it was a 1 kilogram bag.
A little while in the freezer.
Not them onion rings, the crisp.
Oh, right.
What the Americans call Funyuns.
Yeah.
I've just eaten a 1 kilogram bag of them. Yum, 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 yum.
Well, the one good thing is there's a lot of YouTubers that like doing graveyard videos, Edward, and they actually go around and fix the gravestones as they're doing their videos, which is, I guess, kind of cool. Like really old ones. There's one guy on Facebook. That's all he does is go around and he straightens them up and cleans them.
You can actually get done over here for doing that.
This guy's a professional. Like he uses the right materials and stuff, and he'll fix a stone if it's broken.
Doesn't matter. If you ain't got the family permission, you can't touch it.
Yeah, well, the problem is a lot of those gravestones are 200 years old, so there ain't no family to contact. Well, I mean, there probably is, but they're so far disconnected from that person that a lot of the graveyards don't care if you do older ones like that. They won't make a big deal about it. I've seen them do some newer ones too, where the picture has fallen off of the gravestone. You know, they put they'll have their little picture and glass on there. And he'd walk by and see it on the ground, and he'll pick it up and use the proper type of glue, and he'll glue it back on for him, and then just keep on moving. I don't see an issue with it as long as they know what they're doing and they're professional. They're doing it, then they're doing it out of their
all then stuff.
Yeah, because they're doing it out of their own pocket at the end of the day. So I don't understand why a family would get pissed off about that anyway, to the point where you need their permit. I mean, I'm assuming there probably are some out there that make a big fucking deal about somebody doing a freebie fix for them on a.
It's not the family. It's down to the council bylaws.
Oh, it's the same over here. A lot of cemeteries will require families' permission to do things. But some cemeteries, if the graves are like really old and they just know nobody's coming for it, a lot of times they'll let those type of people come in and fix them and clean them and straighten them up and everything. But I guarantee there's dickheads out there that would fucking flip out on you for it. Hey, I fixed your husband's gravestone for you. What the fuck did you touch that for? You know, you just did $1,000. What would it cost you $1,000 to do, and they just did it for free for you.
Yeah.
There are people out there who would flip it out about it. Yeah, it's unfortunate, Edward. Even ones from the 70s, yeah. 1970s. Like I said, the more generation goes by, the less and less the family gives a shit, unfortunately. That's the sad part about it. And it's not even that they don't give a shit, they don't think about it, you know. How many of you actually sat back and thought about your great great grandpa's grave? And where is it even at? You probably don't even know.
Well, that goes to show the state of the world today. A woman who fleeced 100,000 Chinese pensioners of their life savings, absconded from China and moved to the UK. And within a year, UK police had arrested her, and she's been jailed for 11 years, 8 months for money laundering. And she'll be sent back to China to face trial over there as well.
There ain't no trials, just fucking work camp.
But it goes to show that even if you commit a crime in China now, you ain't getting away with it. You can't come to the UK and get away with it.
So the UK has an extradition treaty with China? Surprising.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, China will gladly take somebody back if it's fucking with their people, but I guarantee if it's somebody that did crime in China against another country, they ain't gonna fucking turn them over.
Yeah,
I wouldn't. I'd almost bet you that, because look how many people that they've put, the FBI's put warrants out for that were actively hacking from China, and China's never turned a single one of them fucking over.
I think we have an extradition treaty with them, because I know we've sent Chinese people back that way, and they've sent them back this way. I think it's something to do when we handed Hong Kong back. We had some sort of an agreement. But I think it's good if you commit a crime, you've got to pay the consequences.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, it depends on what crime it is, because there was a couple of European countries that were threatening to issue warrants for American citizens that were saying shit online over here about them.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about that. This woman had fleeced a lot of elderly people out of their pensions.
Oh, no, that I understand. I'm just saying, and the U.S. government already said they ain't sending nobody for anything they say online, unless it's a threat.
I think you've sent somebody back over here, haven't you? For what they've said.
I mean, if it was, the only thing that it would have been is if it was a UK citizen and they set it on UK soil. That's the way we look at it. Because Germany was trying to say they were going to try to do that, and the US said, well, we're not turning anybody over just because you didn't like what they said online. Now, if it was a German citizen that was said something in Germany and then flew over here and Germany wanted them back, then yeah, they'd probably send them back. Like I said, our sheriff's department went all the way to Australia and arrested a guy for underage stuff online because he was communicating with law enforcement over here and thought it was an underage child.
Good on him.
And said he was going to fly over here, so they just put a warrant out for him, and Australia turned his ass over. So they showed up with the U.S. Marshals at a plane and brought him back to Florida. But that right there, you're actively committing a crime. in both countries, because both countries are
Yeah.
against that, you know. But the crime was taking place as if it was in the U.S. because he was communicating with somebody in the U.S. So they looked at it as it was a crime here, not in Australia. So they sent him back over here. Which I'm sure if he ever gets sent back to Australia, he'll probably face some kind of legal action from them as well. I'm almost bet. Probably what's going to happen if he ever makes it out of prison here. They'll definitely deport him, but then I'm sure the Australian government might have their own charges they'd want to file.
Mark, you might not want to go to your local mini mart.
Hmm?
You might not want to go to your local mini mart.
Why not?
Because where's the number?
That's crazy, Edward.
2,734 high street premises have been raided today. Fake toys, fake food. It's all part of this crackdown on illegal migrants coming over and working in the fake mini marts.
What do you mean fake mini marts?
What they're doing is when they come over here, so to avoid immigration, they claim that they've got a job in a mini mart, and the mini mart is not paying its taxes and stuff.
Oh, so it's just a fake shell business, pretty much.
Yeah, it's a genuine shop, but it's just to employ these illegal immigrants and sell dodgy stuff.
Well, it's a way to pay them cheaper because it's not on the books. Yeah, it's pretty much the same complaint a lot of American workers had over here. It's slave
we've got loads of these little shops that are opening up that sell mobile tech repair shops, as they call them. They're every fucking where. Vape stores and all sorts. So, they're clamping down on them.
Yeah, at the end of the day, that's a form of slave labor because you're actively avoiding paying taxes, which means those workers have no protections. And they're paying probably half if not a third of what a normal worker would make an hour.
The only problem is if they close them all down now, the high streets will be empty because there's no fucking other shops.
Mm.
Just like over here, their big complaint was, oh, well, American workers don't want to do those jobs. Well, guess what? Since they started cracking down on some of those industries, there's actually a lot of American workers starting to take the jobs because guess what? Now they have to pay a regular wage. It's not that nobody wanted them. It's just when a company can hire somebody for $5 an hour, that's what they're going to do versus having to pay somebody 15 or 20 an hour. Not that people don't want the jobs, it's just that they're getting filled because these companies are hiring them by the mass. It's like the whole argument about farming. Oh, well, they do a lot of farming. Yeah, well, the farming industry is getting more and more automated every year. So.
This animal spared my life. A biologist bitten in the head by a shark hoped to meet it again.
Hey, he wants to kick his ass. I read that this morning too.
It's somebody from California in it. Baja, California, in Mexico.
He wants to meet it again so it can give him his ear back.
Apparently, all it did was bit his head and then let go of him.
I want to find that shark too. I don't want to beat his ass. Round 2, motherfucker, as you're jumping on the water.
I didn't like the taste of you last time. Fuck off. Oh, next Monday we're going to start going into single figures.
What do you mean?
Temperature-wise.
It's supposed to be 14 degrees, but it feels like 8 today.
It's currently 15 degrees here, with a fuel lights temperature of 15 degrees. Oh, there you go. It's 15 degrees now.
Mm. Yeah, I hate it now. It's going to start costing a fortune to put the heating on for longer.
We've got a dehumidifier that takes out the damp in the air, so when you put the heating on, you put it in for half an hour.
Mm.
In fact, that fucking heating system is hanging up because there's the target room for the room is 22 degrees. The room is 27 degrees and it's still on. It's supposed to turn off.
Hey? Yeah, we're just, me, David, and Justin chatting, people in the chat. Paul's gone to have a lie down and go to sleep. He's not even on his own channel at the moment.
What? Oh.
I don't know. Echo, what's the temperature inside?
Fucking cold.
21.9.
27.2 in here.
Luckily, well, see, we have that same problem, just opposite. Oh, it's getting hot now. We got to turn the air conditioner on. Because AC will run your fucking bill up, and unfortunately, living in Florida, it's on most of the year, so
Yeah.
it's running all the fucking time. Now, I don't know how these motherfuckers survived back in the 1800s. Especially the clothes they wore back then was insane.
Oh, yeah, it's no good turning log fires on to cool it down, is it?
Back in the day, these motherfuckers, big old heavy dresses and wool jackets, 120 out. You know, you didn't see guys coming out in wife beaters and basketball shorts back in the 1800s.
Oh, bloody bird. Shut up. I'm trying to get Pickle talking.
Jesus, the birds got loud all of a sudden. What'd you do?
I turned the noise suppression off, but it's because I wanted to get Pickle talking. But the birds were having none of it. Shut up! Don't you throw your banana at me?
Oh, that's what he hears all day, Mark. You know how loud that was?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
Every time I turn it on, it's not funny, you little fucker. Yeah, I wanted to play Pickle and make talking. He was going, "What you doing?"
Sounds like my dad's Bart Avery back in the 90s.
Oh, God. Keeping up appearances.
Go.
Hyacinth's having a seat warming party because she's having a new 3-piece suite delivered.
Rio!
Wait, what'd you say, Mark?
It's one of the comedy programs, Keeping Up Appearances.
Oh, Bucket Woman.
Yeah. She's one of these really high-handed, posh type people who lives in a normal house, and she's having a new 3-piece suite, so she wants to throw a sweet warming party for it. And in case you don't know what the 3-piece suite is, it just means a sofa and a couple of chairs.
So what? It's a show about rich people.
Not really, no.
Or is it people that are living above their means?
Yeah.
Well, no, she just thinks she's a lot posher than she is.
Well, that'd be considered living above your means, yeah.
Right. So basically, she has a sister and her husband who's always into cross dressing for some reason. They live in a big house with a room for a pony.
Yeah, he's a turkey,
as she says. And then her other sister lives with this guy who's a bit of a bum and just drinks all the time.
Oh, so it's not like a reality show, though.
No.
Oh no, it's
a comedy.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a reality show.
Yeah.
Like,
and what gets British stuff over there? What you've got to watch? It's called Keeping Up Appearances.
Yeah. Yeah, there are 4 sisters: Hyacinth, Violet, Rose, and Daisy.
the only time I see British
Violet's the really posh one.
Yeah.
Hyacinth is the one that wants to be posh. Daisy's a real fat slob, and Rose is a bit of a tart. She's always chasing fellas around.
The only time I see British shows over here is when they remake them and then they put the British and American version on them. Like they did with The Office and Ghosts, the show Ghosts.
Who's the boss?
Yeah, then the one on Paramount that I like to watch too is Ghosts. They got the British and the American one.
Oh, the one where they take over an old house and it's full of ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just getting through the American one. I'm gonna watch the British one, but it's pretty funny.
And she's the only one that can see it.
Yeah, the husband can't see it, just she can. That's because she like almost died right after they moved in.
Yeah.
So it gave her the ability to be able to see ghosts.
Did you hear all that?
Yeah, we heard it.
Yeah, I don't know what
Loud
it's
as hell.
heard it.
I hear it laughing.
That's Pickle.
Oh, funny.
It's like living with TJ.
Go in a few minutes.
I'll live with the bird version of TJ.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Paramount's been doing quite a few remakes of British shows. Quite a few of them. Jesus Christ.
Maybe tomorrow.
I only want to think because he's doing that bacon pancake.
Yeah, I bet Dave would go crazy if he actually was like in a silent room for more than 10 minutes. Like,
Think
what
so.
is this? Silence?
Where's that doctor's?
Scary.
This is just his mad half hour.
That's what I'm saying.
In half an hour, you won't hear a fucking peep from these birds.
What is that kind of?
Christmas trees, apparently.
Right, I'm going to drop off now. We've got a nip to the shop.
All right, we'll catch you later.
Yep, I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Who was that that popped in?
Christmas trees. Somebody called themselves Christmas trees.
All right. Well, guess we can go ahead and end it then.
Yeah. All right. Catch you later, mate.
All right, everybody.